Right, so you are currently listening to a Time on Radio, and I thank you for tuning in. Yay, face behind the voice. You're seeing this for one simple reason. And I will end up having to do some adjustments on the fly, looks like. Just neaten that effect up. But yeah, you're seeing this because I've basically made my decision. The voice behind the thing. Yes, I know, I'm sorry about the whole beaming head thing. I would have shaved, but I couldn't be bothered, to be honest. This is the first and last time I'm doing this, so yeah. But yeah, this is the first and last time I'm probably doing this. Didn't take me that long apparently to find out what I needed to find out, and I haven't spoken to anyone about this yet, so I'm going to make this announcement video, and then probably, I don't know who I can get to. I haven't talked to anybody at this point who is talking to this video. I haven't made this point yet, and I'm going to, I've got, this video's meant to go up on Monday, so I've got at least another 24 hours or so, or another day to consider my options. So if this video is up and you've seen this video, then as of this video, Time on Radio is done. I'm not going to be coming back. I'm not going to be doing the relaunch, and to be honest, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I obviously, as of what I didn't say on the Friday show, I had a result from a copyright claim that I tried to fight. I had fought the copyright. I put an appeal in, and that appeal came back. That appeal came back as that I would not be. It came back as they felt that the copyright claim was still valid, and obviously I'd been getting copyright claims. Even changing the way I do things still got me copyright claimed. And honestly, if I keep going with the show, I'm just gonna get more copyright claims. I mean, I get constant copyright claims, even for music. I've got them from music that I get. I've got music from other people. I've got them from royalty-free music that I've been using, and I've got them on those as well. And it's like, okay, this is just stupid now. It's got to a point where I'm just like, this is stupid. It's pointless. It's cunt. I just can't do it. So obviously I've taken a break to kind of work things out, kind of see if the channel and all that kind of stuff. Well, I looked at my monitor. I looked at what I could find on the analytics. There's barely anything there anymore. And I found out that I was getting 2.2 views in last 28 days. I got 2.2 views maximum, and I was like, view channel was 1.2. So I'm getting very, very small numbers, and I've been going for, as of making this video, I've been going for over 2 years, roughly, on this channel. Mix of my own stuff and what I did lately. And I liked, it's been fun. I've enjoyed doing this channel, I really have. And if there was a way of me enjoying doing this channel, then, would get that enjoyment back, then trust me, I would do it. But at the moment, I've tried. And I've even changed the way I did stuff. There's a reason why I went to burn it down, because I was getting so many copyright claims. It literally got to the point where I can't use my own music, because if I make music and I use them on the live stream, they get copyright claimed, and they get falsely copyright claimed, so I can't use them. That's why I've not used them, and I tried to use them. Well, I use them less. That's why you don't hear them all the time. You might hear the one song slipping through the track slipping through, but you don't hear them all the time. That's why, because they get hit. My videos don't. The videos don't, which is kind of odd to me. If I make and record a piece of music and I upload it to YouTube, that doesn't get hit. It gets fine. It's left alone. It's fine. But if I live streams get 0 views. Well, per view it gets about 0. I get anywhere between like 0 and 1 views. Basically, I get about max. If I'm really lucky, I may get 2 viewers. That's not counting my own view, because YouTube counts my own view as a view while I'm streaming. So I'm taking my own view off of that, obviously. And that's per show. That's not per show. That's per week. That's like every 2 shows, maybe once a week, something like that. I'll get an extra view. And it's like, I don't know if it's the name, or if it's the, I don't know if it's the name, or if I'm just not doing something right, or whatever it is. I've used tags. I've posted on social media, or I've gone down the route of don't post so often because people don't like that. I find it irritating I've even tried the posting. I was gonna try but didn't do with the spamming, but then with Twitter and stuff like that, spamming's become kind of thing that gets kind of rid of, and my tweets don't get seen anyway. So it's like my tweets don't get seen from Twitter. If I post them out, no one really sees them. And if I live stream, no one sees them because no one sees my tweets on Twitter, and no one really sees my videos because most of my videos and stuff are all kind of, I think, demonetized and mostly buried by mostly severely buried, and no one can see me. So this video has to be done. And I did say this kind of does break a rule on the channel, that I would never be on camera on this channel. Obviously that now I've broken that rule, but that rule went when I burnt that channel down anyway, because almost all the rules I had there, I get rid of them, burn them down, kind of thing. But and I've left the Atombo Radio brand. Was brand, it died before it began. To be honest, the thing died before it began. And I don't know what I did that I could have done differently. Obviously, if I came on camera, then but I could have done a whole on camera thing. But I'm amused, I did music. It'd be literally just an hour of me sitting here, just gonna sitting here like this, whilst music goes on in the background, because no one wants to talk to me. Because that was what I think I found out really early on in the beginning. I tried getting guests on. People either didn't show or moaned at me that I asked them to come on. One of them, a guest, even kind of spoke out at me. I asked this person, "Oh, do you wanna, I'm gonna be live streaming. This is the stream. I'm gonna be live. This is, and I had a show. I was planning a show at that point. And I was like, do you want to come on? I'd like to have you on as a guest, kind of thing. I'm pretty new. I mentioned that I was new and all that kind of stuff. So just make sure I'm not a big YouTuber then. I was new. Sorry. Dry throat. I got a really dry throat. And it was like, and he moaned at me. It's like, and he was like, "Oh, you've got to learn to, hold a show on your own," and yada yada yada. And it's like, well, when you don't know who I am, I've already told you I'm new, so you clearly don't know who I am, but you're telling me that I need to learn. You've not seen me. You've not seen my show. You've not, you've not actually I ain't giving him a link at that point, and he was like, so I'm like, okay, it might, it must be just time of the month. That can't, can't really use that because of the gender, his gender, wrong card. You must, it must just be bad day, wrong timing, that kind of stuff. So I left it. And I asked at the end just because, I was like, I've got no one else that will reply to me, so I'll try it again, and same thing. And then eventually it got to the point where I think it was like, it was literally drawing a message. We were talking, and then he got down to the point of he accused me of accusing him of me giving links to my show. It was me accusing him of me accuse it. So it is. It's such actual such a big herd. A turd or what? Mental hurdle. I can't actually get my mouth around this one. But yeah, he accused me of accusing him of sending of me of he accused me of basically he accused me of saying to him that I had accused him of basically sending out a link to my show. I hadn't done that. I hadn't said anything. I hadn't done that. I hadn't said anything like that at all. All I did is ask him to come on the show, and then I ended up, and then we had this kind of weird backwards and forwards, and and he went, and he mentioned, and then he mentioned he wasn't going to come on because obviously it was his birthday and I didn't know. I then replied to that saying, he asked me, oh, do you know what day it is? Yeah, that's what it was. It goes, oh, do you know what day it is? And I'm like, it was like, and I went, and I put the day in because at this point it got to the point where, I think it's the third or fourth time now I tried kind of peacefully, like, no, we can't. Because I always start my messages, I like to have you on the show, but if you can't come on, no hurt feelings, kind of thing. So I do it again. It's like it's like, do you know what day it is? It's after long messages and that kind of stuff. Do you know what day it is? And I'm like, I was like, day. It's and I can't remember now because it was like, I can't remember the exact day, but and I put the day it was in, and it was like, and he's like, no, it's. And it mentioned it was his birthday. So I won't be coming on. I'm like, okay, fine. No big deal. Okay, fine. And it's like, but he kept going. And it's like, he literally tried. I think he was looking for some kind of drama, or to stir up drama for the show he runs. And I just weren't playing with it. And that's where he started accusing him of sending links out and that kind of stuff, and I'm like, where? And I'm like, and I sent a message back saying, look, I think you've gotten confused. Then I think you've got confused. I think you've got something wrong here. You've got that kind of line, that kind of, that you've clearly got something. You clearly got. I think he was into more than one conversation and clearly got us mixed up. I said, look, as far as I'm concerned, this is over, done. I'm not gonna, this. I'm gonna end this here because, and obviously he read that and he then did like 3 or 4. I think I got like 2 or 3 texts from him. Unfortunately, I can't view this because luckily for him, I've got his Twitter was yeeted. So, and it was like that a lot. Obviously, I got one person on, which was. I think he's now known as the Merry Maple Man. Originally, he was the Beer Barian. I still thank him for coming on. He's a bigger YouTuber than me. Well, than anybody's a bigger YouTuber than me. And basically, yeah, and that's what I kind of struggled with. So I went, look, I carried on. I did music, and kept doing music, and because. That's the only thing I could do, because now I can get people on and I can talk to people, and it's like I can get people on for the show, and it's like Music's my thing. So I made music and streamed. I made music for like 2 years. I put music that I had made on the show and used those for the live streams. And then it was like literally a couple of months since I started. Because obviously New Year would have been 3 years. New Year's Day would have been 3 years, and but anyway, yeah. So I forgot where I was. I had to got interrupted. But yeah, and then but at the moment my channel stands at 14 subscribers. I've been on that forever. I've just been stuck there forever, and I think that's also one of the key things. That's also one of the that's one of the markers I use when I know a channel's failed or failing. Is my subscriber count plus views. And I got 14 subscribers. I got originally I got a couple of subscribers, and it just stayed there. And I got 10. Lucky I crept and scratched my way up to 10, and obviously I lost one for whatever reason. The person decided to leave, and that was fine. So I was then stuck for 9 subscribers. That's obviously when I think that's roughly when I had to talk with Bearbarian. And then it rose up to about 14 at the beginning of this year. I think roughly last year I got like 14 subscribers, and it was like, and that's it, and that's as far as it's gotten, and no one subscribed since. No one's watched. I think even more subscribers have stopped watching. And I do say thank you. I thank to my subscribers. I mean, subscribers make a channel. Viewers and subscribers and reactions make a channel. The viewers make the channel. I can sit in front of a camera and talk like I'm doing now, but without subscribers and people watching, without you watching this video and subscribe to the channel, the channel would never work. Channel don't grow. The channel's not a channel. It's just a guy talking to himself or girl talking to himself. Unless you actually, without an audience, this is not a channel. And I thank to everybody that's ever watched the show, talked about the show. I don't know how many people have talked about the show, watched or interacted and like that, because they were ranted about this me or called me whatever. I don't care. I know on Twitter some people called me a sped, which is their version of a let me get the right word now. I don't know, I'll call it something else. Of a kind of troll or that kind of thing. That kind of thing. All I've tried to do with YouTube is I had a rule. I still do. It'll apply to my Sanctum Sanctorum. It'll apply to my Sanctum Sanctorum channel. That the YouTube, the channel that I run will be completely drama free. I do not want to get involved in drama at all. I've watched shows that have got into drama and I stop watching, and I avoid drama. I don't want it. I don't care. And I've always tried not to be that type of person. I always wanted to be a non-drama. I always want to be I don't want to get involved with drama. I don't like drama. I don't want it. Don't want to see it. But I got tagged late, and I got tagged in something that was a drama related thing. So I ignored it, and I'm still gonna ignore it. And people can call me what they want. People can say what they want. I mean, I've been physically abused, and I've been physically and kind of, I've been bullied for a while. I've been bullied for years. I was bullied from childhood right through until early adulthood. I was bullied right through until I was 17. I think I was I was able to stop. I was able to escape them. I left college, basically. That's what happened. I went from, I think I was like 4 or 5. I was beaten up by so-called friends, not friends, so-called friends. They've called what I thought friends, what they weren't, and like family members and stuff like that. I was beaten up by my cousin. I was actually attacked by my cousin. But yeah, not meant to say that. Not meant to say that stuff on YouTube. But yeah, I've always been a recluse. And that's how I've run the channel. I've run the channel of I'm not going to get on drama. I'm going to stick to myself and kind of do my own thing. And I talk to people that are nice. Put it that way. Talk to people that are nice. Talk to people that I think are worth my time. But if you're gonna pick on people, bully. If I see any kind of bullying or that kind of stuff, then I'm basically not going to interact. And I'm going to avoid it because I don't want that kind of stuff in my life. And for that, I was called and that meant yes, I didn't talk in certain discords and that kind of stuff. But I think now someone actually calls me a sped or a troll or whatever you want to call it, and I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I have no time for it. I've got no time for it. I won't grieve over it. I won't, So yeah. But because of the way this channel has gone, and the way I wanted to do, and it's not where I wanted to do it, I have to call time on this. And I know this is stupidly long, and I was only going to do this for like a couple of seconds. I've ended up rambling. But yeah. But I think I'll put some. By the way, I had to put some kind of backstory and that kind of stuff in this because I think people don't realize what's been going on behind the scenes, and this is that kind of video. This is what happened. This is what's going on kind of video. You were listening to a Tom Radio, and this show is done forever. Goodbye.